Hey, what's up, guys? This your boy B33, and I'm in the kitchen today, and I want to know what you chewing today. So today, I'm gonna make a special dish. I told you I was gonna come with it, and I am. And that's gonna be spam musubi. And spam musubi is a Hawaiian dish. I lived in Hawaii for 3 years. Probably heard me say that in a previous video. My stepdad was military, so we lived over there for 3 years, and they had this thing called spam musubi, and I learned this from my Filipino neighbors next door. And the way we look at spam is totally different over there, because over there it's a delicacy. It's not just a side piece of cheap meat or whatever may have you. It's a delicacy over there. So I'm gonna show you guys how to make that today so you can enjoy it in your own home. So basically, I just got a couple ingredients here. I have my soy sauce, I got my rice vinegar, I got my spam, I got my sugar, got a couple of sesame seeds to go with that. Also as well, I got my seaweed, also called nori. So if you're looking this in the store, look for it in the store. It's gonna be called nori. And also as well, I have my block that I was gonna use to create my rice blocks, but I'm actually gonna show you guys the different techniques that everybody can use. So we're gonna go ahead and get to that. Now, if you come over here, I already have some rice that I've pre-cooked. And we cooked about 4 cups of rice, and we're going to use that as our base for our spam musubi. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to take this. I'm going to grab a spoon real quick, and I'm just going to take that, and I'm going to actually get this and dump it in our bowl. Okay. Just going to get that and dump it all in there. All the love. Okay. Yeah. Make sure we get all of it too, y'all. I want all my rice. I don't got no money to waste. You hear me? Get all in there. I'm a little rough with the pots. I'm not gentle as Myss Hobbs is. I gotta get in there.
Hey, I get it done, y'all. I get it done.
Yeah, she does. She does. Y'all the reason. Yeah, she's the reason y'all are here. So I'm just gonna put a little water in that to make sure nothing happened to that. And what I'm gonna do here, guys, I'm actually going to, I'm not gonna really season the rice too much, because it's already, you know, it's sodium, so you really don't want too much. I'm gonna put a dab of salt in here. When I say a dab, I mean like Migos dab. Oh, gonna get in there. And then what I'm also gonna do, guys, I'm gonna take my rice vinegar. Right? And what we're gonna do, we're gonna put probably about half a cup, maybe 3/4 of a cup. I like to taste my vinegar, y'all, because if you don't have that vinegar in there, your rice will have a bland taste, and that's the last thing you want.
And I also think it helps to balance out the sweetness from the teriyaki sauce that you make.
It does. It really does. So guys, we're gonna just give that a quick stir. And what I'm gonna do is actually, I'm gonna take a small bite of this. I'm gonna taste that. See if it got enough twang to it. If it don't got enough twang, it ain't doing that thing.
Pause.
We can use a little bit more. All right, so we're gonna add a little bit more, guys. And this is why my wife thought that this bottle of rice vinegar was old, because it had so much missing out of it. I'm like, no, I just use a lot of rice vinegar.
I did, y'all. He used all of mine and half of his.
Yes, because if you don't, like I said, if you don't have enough rice vinegar in there, it will have a bland taste. And that's the last thing you want, is to have a bland taste. So now that we got that settled and good to go, let me taste it one more time, y'all. I know I'm dabbing in here with the same fork. Who cares? It's mine. Yeah. Okay. Now we're shaking. Okay. So now, what we're going to do now, I'm going to grab a cutting board. And what we're going to do is get to the meat, to the fun stuff. So I'm going to take my spam. Go ahead and open it up. I know I'm all over the kitchen. Y'all going to be moving back and forth. I move pretty quick. So I'm about getting it done. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our spam, we're gonna knock it a couple of times, squeeze, and boom, pops right on out. So what we're gonna do here, guys, we're gonna get a knife, And what I'm gonna do, I'm actually sizing this up so I can actually get 10 Spam Musubis out of this. So the only thing I'm gonna do is just kind of go ahead and get into this and make 10 equal slices. Now guys, granted, my slices may not be perfect. And you see, I'm an amateur. You see how I'm going crooked already, but that's all right. You know what? I don't care. Because when I get done, boy.
It's gonna taste the same.
Yep. The reason I try to cut it evenly so it cooks evenly as well.
You're absolutely right.
So how many pieces we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 pieces. 7. Here a little bit. 8. And then that usually leaves me a nice chunky piece for the last 2. We're gonna go right now, the center there. Boom. There we go. Got a little short piece right there, but who cares? I don't. So now we got our Spam Musubi nice and cut. What I'm actually gonna do now is we're gonna make some teriyaki sauce. And teriyaki sauce is actually one of the easiest things to make, believe it or not. And basically what I'm gonna do, see, do I have my measurement here? Yep. Because we're gonna do 1/4 of a cup of soy sauce and then 1/4 cup of sugar. So let me get a nice little spoon to stir with, and we're gonna take our soy and we're gonna measure out, let's see here.
Get down and dirty.
You gotta get in there. And this, yeah, it's 1/4 cup. So that's about 1/4 cup right there. A little bit more.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna take some sugar, guys, and we're gonna go ahead and put in another 1/4. We'll get to 1/2 cup total. Oh yeah, a little bit more. Whatever the measurements are, get you a little bit more. That's called love. Now,
Put a little bit more love in there.
I'm gonna take this. Gonna give it a nice stir. And what you want to do is try to get it to a nice consistency. Now you don't want it too thick. We got a little bit of sugar in there, a little bit more sugar. So I'm gonna stick a little bit more soy sauce in there just to balance it out, because I want it to be a nice, smooth consistency. Let's see, we're gonna keep getting in there until that sugar dissolves. And if you haven't got your workout on for the day, you haven't got your arms in for the day, do this.
Make some teriyaki sauce.
Make some teriyaki, because it takes a lot of stirring. A lot of stirring. So I want to know what you guys chewing today. What you guys cooking in the kitchen today? Please comment down below so I know what you guys got going on.
I ate a tuna and spinach salad today, and he frowned his face up at me, y'all.
I was scared, guys. You don't understand what happens when she eats spinach. It becomes a catastrophe. I put it this way. Just make sure you have some Febreze around when she eats spinach.
Hey, it was good. Nice and tasty.
Yeah, as you guys see, that sugar is starting to break down. Okay? And the reason I'm trying to get this sugar dissolved, because when I actually cook it, it's going to thicken. So I want to get it as thin as possible now, so when it thickens up on the actual stove, it doesn't get too thick and become almost like a paste, and just, you don't want that. You just want a nice little sauce, almost consistency of barbecue sauce, maybe a little bit thinner. So you see, guys, I've been stirring that. And I'm probably gonna come back and I'm gonna stir this some more. I'm gonna let it settle here really quick. And then I'm actually gonna go ahead and get my pan started so we can go ahead and fry up our Spam. So we're gonna come back over here and we're gonna get us a little, just a little bit of oil, wherever it may be. And we don't need much, guys, because the meat itself is going to sweat a little bit and it's going to give its own little moisture there, so you don't have to use much. But we're going to come in here, we're going to go to the rear eye, and we're going to turn this on. We're going to go ahead and get that nice and heated. I'm going to go ahead and put a little oil in there, just a tad, guys. Just enough really to cover the pan at the bottom.
Spreading the love, y'all.
Spreading the love. Spreading the love. Just want to rotate that thing. You know that? You ever seen that ride that make your body rotate and make you do this? Yeah, I'll do that to your pan. We're going to let that heat up real quick, guys. And I'm just going to go ahead and get my Spam prepared. It's ready to go. And I'm ready to cook it. And what I'm also going to do, guys, make sure, don't throw away your can. Like I said, we're going to look at this method of doing it, and I might just do it with my block as well. So that way you can see both ways of doing it. But this block here, I actually had a good friend of mine, Matt, send me over the block that he purchased in Walmart. See, you can get these in Walmart in Hawaii because Spam, like I said, Spam Musubi is a thing. So he actually sent this to me, and believe it or not, guys, check this out. Check this crazy stuff out. It was actually only about $5 for that block, but to send it was, how much was that?
$20.
Like $20 to send it. And that's just out of being good to people and doing the right thing by people. And he sent me that over, and he knew I like Spam. So shout out to Matt. Appreciate it, my guy. And so now I'm going to come back over here. Get back to my teriyaki. Stir it up a little bit more. I know I'm stirring this thing because I got that. I feel my hips moving.
Gone, Shakira.
I don't know about all that.
Your hips don't lie.
I don't do all that. All right, y'all. I think my pan maybe starting to heat up. So what I'm actually going to do, guys, I'm actually going to go ahead and get out my plastic wrap because we're going to need our plastic wrap in order to seal everything together. And once you put the Spam on the rice and you put the seaweed around, you want to seal it so it'll lock itself in, and that block of rice will become solid, just a nice little block so you can easily chew it. So now, pull here to start. All right. Got a little extra talent there, y'all. Look at that. They get fancy with it. Remember, you have to guess where they put saran wrap start? You just have to guess. Oh, Lord. Let me go ahead and put that back in. All right, so if you guys want to come in real quick, I'm going to show you this method. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of saran wrap. And we're just gonna stick it in a can like that. See that? My granny got this extra piece on here. I'm not worried about that. And what I'm also gonna do is cut. You see this edge right here, y'all? Where I pull that tab. I'm gonna go ahead and just cut that off real quick. Have to worry about that tab. Boom. So now we have that. What I'm gonna do, get my nori. As you see, I have used some already. Put on my nori. My seaweed brother, as they say in the islands. And guys, what I did was, I was running a little low on nori. So either you could do a full sheet like this, or some people don't even want that much seaweed on it, so you could do it in strips like this. So it's up to you how much seaweed you want, but you know, if you like it in strips, you can get more out of it. And I had, I think, 8 pieces, and I got 10 pieces of sushi or spam musubi I need to do. So I'll cut 2 up into some smaller pieces. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this seaweed and I'm gonna just drop it in there. You see that? So now it creates a nice little U. Shout out to Miami Hurricanes. U. You know, we just come from Florida, y'all, so we really gotta represent a little bit. So we're good to go there. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get some rice. All right. Actually, you know what? Our pan is actually
Smoking,
guys. So y'all tell you what, we're gonna hold off on the rice real quick. We're gonna actually turn this pan down because it looks like it may be getting a little bit too hot. So we're gonna calm that down a little. Matter of fact, we pull it off of the hot. Make sure we don't burn our spam. We don't want to do that. So we're gonna let that sit really quick and cool. But then we're gonna bring it back to temperature. And then all right, what I'm gonna do, guys, like I said earlier, I'm gonna go ahead and get a little bit of rice, and then I'm just gonna toss that in there. Look at that. See that? Gonna keep our seaweed up. Where's the other half of it? Kind of disappeared, didn't it? Uh-oh.
Got lost in translation.
Yeah. Guys, I normally don't do this method. Like I said, I have the block, but like I said, I wanted to come to you guys and show you both methods. So I'm not a perfectionist, as you guys can see. Not when it comes to this. Matter of fact, we're gonna hold off on that and we'll be back to that. I think our spam has actually cooled down a little bit. And what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and test it out. Let's take one of these smaller pieces. Ooh. Yeah. There we go, guys. Got a little heat action over here. Ooh, super. I'm usually able to get it all in here at one time, guys. And I think I'm going to be able to. Aha! Boom! Ooh, nice. Stick that back on really quick. Now we're rocking and rolling. You guys want to grab a spatula really quick. I can flip these bad boys. There we go. And like the only thing you want to do, guys, you just want to get nice little golden brown on both sides. You don't want to overcook it. You want to make sure that you can chew your spam musubi. It's not overcooked. So you see, I got that at a really low temperature, guys, to cook. So we just want to cook that slow. I got that on about right above medium. And what I'm gonna do is come back to my seaweed here. And see if I can get this bad boy right.
You can do it.
This first one might not be great, but you know what? That is perfectly fine. Cause like I said, I'm gonna show you guys both methods, and then I'm gonna show you this one. Then I'm gonna go to mine, and that's the one I like because I got the equipment to do it. So the only thing you want to do there, guys, you just want to let that sit. We're gonna let our spam musubi cook real quick, and then once that spam musubi cooks down a little bit, what we're gonna do is actually take our sauce and we're gonna dump it right over the top. So just gonna let this cook here really quick. I'm actually gonna turn it up just a tad, guys. You can tell I don't cook much, guys. You know, people that don't cook much, they move stuff around like they doing something. you know, you just feel like you got to do something, you just move stuff around. But actually, you want to keep this around. You want to move it around anyway, just a tad, just to make sure it doesn't stick. And that's why I put a little oil at the bottom, guys, so it won't stick to the pan. Because this is very, once you cut it this thin, it could be easy. It'll stick to that pan real easy. So you want to make sure. But it's cooking good though, guys. Real good.
My mom cannot wait to see this video. She just asked me about it. When is Brandon doing the spam Musubi? So here you go, Mom. He got you covered.
I'm glad I'm in demand. That's all right. That's all right, guys. You know, I made my debut with the grilling. Now I'm gonna show y'all a little something in the kitchen. What y'all chewing today? What we chewing? Look at that. That is all right. That is all right. It's cooking real good, guys. So as you see, I increased it to medium. We don't want it too low, because we do want it to cook. Just don't want it to cook too fast. And as you can see, look at that. It's starting to get a little crisp on it. Mm-hmm. That's where you want it, guys. I don't want mine burnt, so that's why I'm flipping a little bit now, because I want it to cook evenly, and I don't want to overcook it either. So, and then by the time it takes, you know, you see the direction I'm going in right now, so I need to start flipping now, so I make sure I get all of them. Look at that. See that? We're just gonna go ahead and do my thing now, y'all. You know, I don't mind touching a little bit to get the job done. We're gonna Michael Jackson that thing. We're gonna spin it around. See how pretty that's looking, guys? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See the meat shrinking down a little bit and it's cooking well. Oh yeah. Let me go ahead and move this one on in a little bit. Move that soldier over there. There we go. So now we're rocking and rolling, guys. Make sure everything's in a position to cook. Alright. Cool. So we are rocking and rolling on that, guys. Good to go. So I'm going to let that do its thing. And also as well, while that's going real quick, I'm going to show you guys something really fast. And that's pretty much my other method of doing the spam musubi. So what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to get this cutting board. I'm going to rinse it off real quick. And we're going to flip it on the other side. And what I'm going to do, this is the other method. So guys, you get your nori or your seaweed. And if you can get you a block, and which I'm pretty sure you go order these. Only thing you want to do, we're going to get our rice. Thank you, baby. You're welcome. And what we're going to do, guys, we're going to take this rice and we're going to stick it down on this block. See what I did there? I'm going to fill it up. Even though it looks like a lot, it's really not. Because what we're going to do is take this and we're going to compress it. Ooh. Mm-hmm. And now what we're going to do is just pull that off the top. There's your block. Ooh. So you see why the block comes in handy, guys, versus the can. The can method is great if you don't have a block, but I just like my block. So that's that. And one thing I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to actually take my Spam. I'm going to put it right on the top of that and then just fold it with a little bit of water. That's the second method of doing your Spam Musubi. Like I said, this is a very easy dish to do. You do it with the kids. They really enjoy it. And I think you would really, really, really like it, okay? So let's go back over to our Spam. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to check.
Ow.
He over here with
He
this
popping
fire.
me, y'all. He popping me
Over
with
here
this
with
grease.
this fire. Ooh, yeah. Now it's good to go, guys. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Nice flip. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Uh-oh. Guys, like I said, I'm not a professional. And this is the whole point of me doing this video, to show you guys you don't have to be a professional to cook you something good. Okay? So, now that we have that on and popping, what I'm going to do is actually turn down this iron. I'm actually going to bring this off the heat really quick. And what I'm also going to do, guys, I'm actually going to drain a little bit of that oil off really quick. So what we want to do, we want to make sure we don't have a whole bunch of oil within our mixture of our teriyaki sauce. So I'm just going to take this, just going to dump a little bit out. It's scared. You don't want to do nothing. There you go. There we go. Aha! I think that did it right there. I think that did it right now. Yeah.
We in now.
We in there. That's enough. We won't have to dump all over that. So I did to spread this back out. And I'm just going to come back over here, guys. Actually, let me get my cloth, as my wife has taught me. Make sure that there's no extra grease lingering around. But guess what? I can't afford to buy a whole nother building, y'all.
And I don't want to waste my sugar putting the fire out, y'all.
So, now that we have that, let's go ahead and spread that back out. Okay? Ooh. I wish you guys could smell this. And you notice with the Spam, I didn't put any seasoning on that. You didn't notice that? I didn't put any seasoning because Spam already has a salty taste to it. So you really don't have to do anything to it necessarily. Alright, now we're going to put that back on the heat. Let my water run real quick to drain that oil. And then what I'm going to do is take this, guys. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Oh.
Spread.
Oh. And you see that thing start bubbling instant. Woo! 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 Ooh, look at that, guys. Oh. Ooh, I wish you could smell this. This is amazing. Smell the sugar, the sweetness from the sugar, and then the little sour from the soy. It's a perfect combination. Just let that cook down in there. Oh. Now, get my spatula, guys. Wherever I put it at, right here. Just cooking down in there.
And guys, at this point, you want to be very careful with it because of the sugar content. It will burn easily.
It will.
So keep your eye on your food right now.
Yep. You see it's thickening up. You see I was trying to thicken and start sticking to the pan and to the meat, which is good for the meat. You want that on your pan though. So we're gonna go ahead and start flipping these, guys. We want to go make sure each side get its fair share. It's all right. Just a touch. Oops.
Reverse.
Put that in. Oh, yeah, gosh. I almost want to touch the meat, guys, just because I know I get to stick my fingers afterwards. It's so good.
That's where Caila get her cooking skills
Yep.
from.
All right, guys, we're back. had some tough technical difficulties. I say difficulties. Technical difficulties. So if you see, our meat has cooked down in that sugar and that soy, that teriyaki sauce. So what I normally do, guys, at this particular point is I'm gonna use this one just because I already have that block already set. And one only thing I do, guys, is take my piece of meat and I'm gonna just lay it on the top right there. Get some of that. I gotta get some of that love. Just gotta get a little bit of that love. Now, only thing we're gonna do, guys, is take this. We're gonna fold it. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna get a little water. Wet my fingers real quick, guys. And the only thing I'm gonna do is come across it like this. Woo! That meat is hot, but it's all good. And boom. Voila! Spam musubi. That's all it takes, guys. It's real quick, real simple. Take your meat, put it on your block, wrap the seaweed in it. Boom, you're good to go there. Now we're gonna come back to my other contraption over here. And we're gonna see if we can make this work, guys. So, and this usually works. Only reason this one kind of look crazy because my nori is small for this particular piece, and it drew up a little bit once the rice hit it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a smaller piece. Yeah. Take this piece right here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dump that in, right? Just gonna dump that in. And what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna kind of compress this down. And then I'm just gonna pull this out. And as you see, this one isn't as pretty as the other one, but you know what? That's all right. What I'm gonna do is actually take this and I'm gonna just wrap it like that real quick so it can just seal up, and that'll be when I just snack on real quick. So we're just gonna put this one to the side, guys. But this is the model that you really wanna go for, and that's why I really like that block. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a couple more pieces. We're gonna go ahead and grab our nori. And the only thing I'm gonna do, guys, is start stacking. Just get my block. So the only thing you wanna do is center it. And take your rice. And I'm messy, so I got heavy hands. Ask Myss Hobbs.
He messy, y'all.
That's what she said. Alright. Look. I got love everywhere, guys. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Okay, but you're gonna take this. Boom. Press. Pull. Done. Meat. On top. And then fold. Just like that, guys. Go ahead and get my water back on. Just gonna put it on the outside on this one. Stick right there. And that's it, you know. And you just repeat that process over and over and over again. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm actually gonna go ahead and finish these up. And then when we get done, I'm gonna come back and I'll show you what you do with them after you get them set in to this particular position. So one more step you gotta do. And then after that, we're gonna enjoy. I'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back. We have everything wrapped. Everything is done, and we have our final product, the Spam Musubi. I did one with the thin seaweed, so you can see you can leave some of the rice and the meat out. Actually makes it look really good. And also as well, we have all the other ones fully covered. So we are good to go. And also as well, Myss Hobbs actually did one in the can. Look at that. and wrapped it up, and she did a much better job than I did.
I tried, y'all.
I swear, she did.
It's possible. YouTube it, I promise you.
It don't have to be beautiful as long as you can eat it. Believe me, it's good. So we have everything done, and I really appreciate you guys for joining B33 in the kitchen today to actually be with me so I can show you one of my favorite dishes. Also, as well, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this video, and check out Myss Hobbs on a daily basis. So we'll see y'all on the next round, and thank you. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to this video. If you like this video, make sure to click the notification bell so when we release a new video, you know first. Thank you guys.